I believe that God saw in me something special, something great. I knew since I was little, I was going to be something. I told God 32 years ago, I want to impact and change lives. If it's going to be, it's up to me. There's nobody going to do this for me. Nobody's going to do it for you. We've all said it on the stage. If it's going to be, it's up to me.
I've had the great opportunity to witness Toby Potter on the stage several times.
Toby's a spitfire. Toby is a ball of energy.
The story and how he gives back to the communities that he touches, and especially his energy on stage, really all landed for me.
He always has something to share with you. He always has a story to tell. He always has a way to encourage you. Toby is, he's a fireball. Like, I've never known anybody to have as much energy and as much zest for life and for building the kingdom as I have for him.
Before the stages, before the books, before the empire, there was a man who built everything from nothing and refused to let any of it break him.
To resurrect means to revitalize the fire within us. Every one of us has a fire in us. Some understand it, some don't. But when we're seeking and searching and looking for answers, the first thing that has to be understood is the fire that's inside of us. And once we understand that fire, once we believe that that's a true passion of burning, we think it's an emptiness, but really it's a fire. And when we resurrect that fire, we inspire the greatness within us. And that's what I like to preach and teach about.
His keynotes don't just move people, they change the way people operate.
I've been working with Toby for about a year, and before I met him, I was at a point that I just wanted to quit. My business was not going well. Life was going well for me, but business was not. And I cried out to the Lord. I said, I need a partner.
One thing about Dr. Toby Potter, we're going to keep it real. He's going to explain it to you in a way that it makes sense and it's no fluff, and you're going to get genuine results from it if you apply what he teaches.
The reason I came today because I wanted to be surrounded by successful people. I wanted to learn more from the people who are in a level where I can see myself being in the future, and pick on their brains to see and keep learning about how they became successful.
I know that anytime I have a deal, I can come to Toby and I can say, hey Toby, would you look at this for me? And he'll do what it takes to help me.
He's got a bold vision. I mean, he looks ahead with a lot of things, likes to see it from different angles, and it's, to the point, it's very direct. So it's a very respectful feature I like about him.
Your unshakable culture has to be somebody that not only believes in you as their leader, but in the company as a whole. That is so invaluable. This lady that God gave me, she walked in my office and said, you know what? Fix it. You are the man that God made for me and for the kids. You are the owner of this business, and you are the only one, because you teach it, you preach it. If it's going to be, it's up to me. Then go out there and fix it. Turn this thing around. And she walked out, and I said, really, God? Really? Are you kidding me now? I mean, here was my biggest cheerleader, and now she's telling me to quit pouting. The first thing that we all have to do is be spiritually, our spiritually, mentally, and physically solid, sound. And that's a daily discipline. If we are not spiritually, mentally, and physically sound every day, then when life comes at us, we aren't prepared. So with the mental warfare that you're talking about, we have to be grounded. It's like a three-legged stool, just like your tripod. If one of those legs is shorter or longer than the others, it's crooked, it's off balance, and anything can knock it over. So we as humans have to have that three-legged stool that's balanced, spiritually, mentally, physically, to stay grounded and solid, to be able to achieve our goals, because life's not easy. Nothing's easy. To be successful in life, it's not easy, or everybody would be successful. But if you have a true passion, a true fire, and you understand it, and you believe in it, then when you do the daily discipline of spiritual, mental, and physical, every morning before you start the day, then you're well equipped to handle all life challenges and all battles.
What makes Toby different isn't just what he knows, it's how he makes the room feel.
I'm Anthony Michael Russo here at the Shark Retreat. I'm an MC that has gotten to hear hundreds of speakers. Today, I got to hear Toby Potter, the Unshakable Investor, speak here at the retreat. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you want a fire lit underneath you, he is the person you want to listen to.
When you're going to look for a coach, you should do your research. But your research is all gonna come back to why you should hire him.
Years ago, Toby walked away from his corporate success, not because he failed, but because he wanted freedom. He wanted freedom to spend time with his daughter and to live his life on his own terms.
He comes from a basis of the Bible, which is great. Those foundations, I think, that he's building us on is phenomenal. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to continue to do that. But the lessons, the life lessons that he's pushing is found in the Word, which is great.
When I heard this man speak, people, I was locked in. His words, they made me reflect on how precious time really is and how I can create more moments with my own family and the people that I love.
Author, investor, mentor, empire builder, Dr. Toby Potter doesn't fit into one box because he was built to break them.
If you really want to make an investment in yourself, I believe in what he's created. I've watched him do it, and he's done it with 100% heart and soul.
He spoke to me in a genuine way.
And I think since joining Toby Potter community, I have expanded tremendously in all areas of my life.
If you're thinking about joining, I can tell you that you'll be joining a good team.
What makes us different is multiple things. Number one, we've been there, done that. I have probably have purchased and flipped over 200 properties. I bought almost 300 units last year during this real estate disruption. I've underwritten over 6,000 properties. I funded almost $1 billion in loans. And so today I take that 30 years of knowledge of being boots on the ground, hands-on, and I can transform that to you, because I can now show you how I did it as a mentor, as a coach, as a partner, and a lender. Most coaches out there don't do all of it. Most coaches out there have maybe done a little bit of buying real estate and all that, but they've never gone through the crisis we've been through, and they've never put their own money into it. So not only do we coach you, mentor you, partner with you, we also lend on it, and this guarantees success, because if I'm going to put my money into it, then I'm going to make sure this deal works.